You're stressing me out staring at me. I can't do this. Okay, ready? Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm so excited to finally start my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do this like forever. So today for my first video, I'm going to be doing a story time on how I almost got suspended twice in 1 week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So my 8th grade year at school, and I was in all like pre-AP classes or whatever. But I just got into a little bit of trouble sometimes. Sometimes it might just be the wrong day for a teacher to try me, and stuff just happens. But I had two friends, I'm just gonna say their names, Cassandra and Maya. And we were like really close. Every day, like I had no classes with them. I don't think we had classes with each other, but we met through like volleyball and basketball and stuff. But so we had advisory where you do your homework and study, but like we didn't do that. We would go to other teachers' classes and stuff. So we went to, let's just call him Mr. T's class, and his class was on the 7th grade hallway. And the 7th grade hallway had one of the administrators, we're gonna call her Seahorse because she looks like a man and she looked like she was pregnant the whole school year, so a seahorse. And then we had Humpty Dumpty, who was on that hallway too. Humpty Dumpty hated me. Me and Humpty Dumpty got into arguments every day. She loved to try me on a day-to-day basis, okay? And I was just waiting like, honey, well, when are you gonna fall off the wall? And maybe when they put you back together, you might notice that I'm not the one, okay? You might come to the conclusion. But we argued every day. She would threaten to call my mom and write me up, but she never did. She took my ID badge like 3 times, and I never got written up, so I don't know. But one day, so this is after me 3 times to stay in our class during advisory, but we didn't follow the rules. We were rebellious. So we were on our way to Mr. T's class and Miss Lunch. And she was passing our staircase or whatever, and we were going down. And so we literally run back up the steps, and like, she sees one of us. I don't know who it was. It wasn't me because I was first. I was out of there. So we run into the restroom and we hide. And so we don't hear her coming for a little while. It probably took her a long time to get up the steps. So we're sitting in the stalls, and then we come out and we just sit at the sinks. Because there's an opening, so if we were sitting at the sinks, if she were to pass by, she could see us. But it took her a while. So we heard her coming, and she was calling our names, but she wasn't at the opening. So we run into the restroom stalls, and we're quiet, and we stand on top of the toilets. And she starts yelling our name. She's like, I'm going to write you up. You're going to get suspended. Come out. And these two dummies, they actually walk out. I stay in the restroom, and I pretend like I'm using the restroom. And before I walk out, I flush the toilet and act like nothing ever happened. So I run back to class, and I get my backpack. And I go to my next class. And then I get the little yellow note thing that says, come to Jones' office right now, immediately. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna write me up. So I see Cassandra and Maya on the way there, and they're like, or no, I think one of them was going to the restroom, or they were going to the restroom or something, because they had already been in there. And she told them that she was gonna suspend me because I didn't come out the restroom.
Oh hell no!
The restroom. And I was like, to HE double hockey stick she is. I am not getting suspended. My dad is not about to give me that lecture. So I go into the office, and I just wait. And it's me and Cassandra and Maya, and then it's like 2 or 3 of the other boys. And while we're waiting at her office, we're having so much fun. We're laughing and stuff. It didn't even feel like we were in trouble. So it comes out, and we all just like get like stiff, and we just stand there and we stare at her because we were all in trouble. Did I say her name? I started calling her Miss Jones, right? I'm just going to bleep it out.
I think you said Miss Smith. I don't know.
I think I said Miss Jones because I know it just said Miss Seahorse comes out, and she calls me into her office. And I'm like, I cannot get suspended today. I need my phone. I cannot get my phone taken. My mom will kill me. So I go into the office, And I say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's everything she said now in my head. And I said, I understand. I should have came out. I don't know what got into me. And so she lets me go. After a long lecture, and she said she's going to call my mom. But I gave her she was writing down numbers. And I gave her my older brother's number, and I texted him. I said, if a lady from my school calls you, pretend like your mom and I'll do anything. So I had to clean up the restroom on his day for a week. But it was worth it. I had my phone. The next day. This was either the next day or like 2 days later. So we're like, I think we're testing or practice testing or something. And I have on a sweatshirt at my school. They're ridiculous. They're extra. We can't wear sweatshirts. I guess they think because I'm wearing a cheer national sweatshirt, I'm gang banging in a national sweatshirt from cheerleading. Like, really, are you serious? And it was great. So I go down there, and it's this other teacher. She looks like a taller version of Humpty Dumpty with brown hair instead of gray. So Humpty Dumpty number 2 says, take off your jacket. And I'm like, for what? It's testing day. It's cold in the classroom. I'm not about to freeze because y'all think I'm gangbanging. I promise you. So I tell her, I'm like, for what? And I keep on asking her for what, and she keeps on saying it. So this guy, he's about to walk in. Anyways, he'll be here eventually. So he tells me, he's like an administrator, principal, whatever he is. I don't know. I don't really get that deep into his profession because I honestly don't care that much. So he says, what's the problem? The problem is, honey, that they're trying to make me take my jacket off when it's 62 degrees in the classroom. So I start getting an attitude, blah, blah, blah. This was just a bad day for me. I don't know what was going on. I'm overall a good student, I promise. But, so, I eventually take off the jacket. Because he threatens to do, I forgot what he threatened to do. And I put it on my finger and I tossed it at him. Now, okay, I'm not proud of these actions, but it happened. It's a rough day for me. So, after I did that, all HE-double and hockey sticks broke loose again. He gets mad. He starts yelling. He says, come to my office. You're getting suspended. You're going to have to take your test in the summer. No, I'm not. So I get to his office. So people at the school like me. Everybody at the school likes me except for like 3 teachers, 2 administrators. Except for like 5 people. So she's like, we're calling Miss P. She's amazing. I love her. She's like, Avery, what happened? Why are you in here? And I was like, he said he's going to suspend me. And she was like, what? She was like, you need to make up a lie or something. And I was like, I got you, girl. And so when I get into the office, I start to cry. And then I turn on the waterworks. I start crying. I'm like, I don't know what's got into me. It's my dad and my mom. It's stress with like what school I'm going to next year. You know that it's hard for me to decide. And I literally turn on the waterworks, honey. And he doesn't call my mom or no, I think he did call my mom, but he didn't call my mom. He didn't tell her like exactly what happened. He didn't tell her about like throwing it. Mom, if you're watching this, I lightly tossed it. I didn't throw it at him. It slipped off my finger. But get out!
It's not my fault.
Bye. Okay, anyways. He made me like, where was I? Oh, okay, so he was about to suspend me. He was like ready. He was filling out the thing. And so he looks and he's like, oh, you've never had a referral before. And I'm like, are you serious? I thought I got rid of 5 times this year. Because teachers always tell me they're going to write me up and they never do because, you know, I'm mean. So I was surprised when he said that. I was like, yeah, no referrals. I've had a great year. Haven't gotten in trouble at all. So I end up going to ISS and taking my test. Now, for actually 6 people, because the ISS teacher, she didn't like me either. And I'm just like, this lady calls me a liar, said I was this, said I was that. And I'm just like, honey, you babysit for a living. Don't try me. You babysit for a living. You're a babysitter. you babysit bad kids. Like, no, don't come for me. And so basically I spent the whole day in ISS in these little boxes, like we're in a prison, maximum security, the shoe. Okay, hashtag orange is the new black. Like we're in the shoe. And so I scoop my chair back. I try to go to sleep. Avery, sit up. Avery, sit up. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then she's like, I'm going to suspend you myself. And I'm just like, for what? Because I'm trying to go to sleep. There's nothing to do in here. You want me to stare at a wall? No, I'm not about to do it. No. So for the rest of the time that Grinder is standing, they will see Avery with the heart scratched into that cell. I was bored. Okay, but yeah. And so I spent that whole day with a bunch of delinquents. And, yeah. It was boring. It felt like it was forever. And then, when we left, I felt like a total outcast. When we left, we didn't even go out like the way normal people do. We walked around the back of the school. And we went to the street. And that's how we got out. And they said, you have to leave school campus. My friends are over there, sweetie. My friends. So she's like, no, you have to go back. You have to go back. And I'm like, no. So I walked back into the school, and I stayed there for a little while. Yeah, the devil's a lie. I was not about to, be by myself and get snatched. Okay? No. Too cute for that. No, I'm kidding. But, so, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.